New details. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was surprised by the announcement of the 9/11 plea deals last week. A Pentagon spokesperson saying today Austin wants to see the case against the accused mastermind and his co-conspirators go to trial. On Friday, Austin revoked the deal the Office of Military Commissions made with Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and two others. Joining us now, Bill Souter, retired Army JAG and former senior legal advisor to the military commissions. Thanks for joining us tonight. You bring a wealth of experience. We want to start with the most recent attack on a U.S. base in Iraq. With that backdrop, if the U.S. ever puts a deal back on the table, what do you think the impact could be?
The impact could be case determinative. If they want to go through with the plea bargain, then they will. Secretary of Defense Austin is the superior convening authority, so he'll make that decision. He took it away from the local convening authority, not only in these three cases, but two others. We refer to them as the Big Five, the 911 co-conspirators. So we're back to square one as far as the trial and what's going to happen. Motions will continue to be litigated, and ultimately, supposedly, we're supposed to have a trial where the death penalty is going to be asked for. The plea bargain agreement took that off the table, and by revoking that plea bargain, it is back on the table.
Clearly a lot of questions as we move forward, but have to ask you, prosecutors in this case, as we look back, they had been discussing the possibility of a plea deal for more than 2 years. That would have dismissed evidence obtained during torture. So the question now that the plea deal is revoked, what happens to that evidence?
The agreement is off, and it'll be up to the judge to determine whether that type of evidence concerning the confessions, waterboarding, those kind of things will be allowed. There's a case not involved in these five where a judge has ruled that a confession was obtained by coercion and was inadmissible. But those same questions will have to be decided in these cases. Every case is different. This one's a little bit unusual, and they have 5 defendants. So all of them got treated a little differently, and one may have their confession come into evidence, and the other one may not. So it is a very, very complicated legal matter that the United States has on its hands and always has, and it looks like always will.
Speaking of the United States and looking at the impression the United States will have on the world, is one of the accused masterminds in the 9/11 attack, along with his co-conspirators. What does it say if the U.S. makes a plea deal with them? What message do you think does this send around the world?
I don't think a plea deal in itself was bad. I think we look bad because we made it and then we revoked it. We did not have a good line of communication, evidently. Whatever we decide to do, let's do it and go forward and carry it out. This going back and forth is not good for the United States or the system or for the defendants, for that matter. But everything is kind of square one, and the death penalty is the whole holdup, my understanding. That the plea bargain would have taken that off the table in exchange for the 3 individuals involved in that plea for a life sentence. So I don't think that the international community would look at the United States even in a worse light if we continue with that plea bargain. It shows that we are about justice. I'm okay with the death penalty, but I'm not the one making the decision. And if it's the right thing to do in light of justice, let's do it and move on.
Bill Souter, retired Army JAG and former senior legal advisor to the military commissions. First of all, thank you for your service. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.